Guys, this story takes place when I was about in 10th grade. So, when every single time that you go to enroll for another grade, you always need to put down like what classes that you need. Or you need your four main courses, which is usually math, English, science, and history. And that's just a guarantee that you need that in all your classes. So there's 4 hours down right there. And then you have 3 extra hours that you can just have for like extra a curriculum or just whatever. I signed up to be in Agri-Science 2, I think it was, because I have already been in Agri-Science 1 during my 9th grade year, and I want to do it again because when you have this class, you are able to literally, like, you are able to leave the school campus because the classroom is on the other side of town. I don't know why it's like that, but it's different. When I finally did get my schedule for on my 10th grade year, I had you know, like the 4 main courses that I told you about, but I had Agri-Science twice. I had Agri-Science 2 and Agri-Science Leadership. Apparently Agri-Science Leadership, it teaches you how to be a leader, I guess. I had Agri-Science 2 for 2nd hour and Agri-Science Leadership for my 6th hour, which means I got to leave campus twice in one day for school, and that was absolutely amazing. This takes place during my 6th hour, alright? So me and this one girl, I'm really good friends with her, and I'll just call her Tiffany. How about that? Tiffany and I, like, she was really pretty, yes, and I liked her as a friend, and I could respect that. There was at some point in time that she said that she liked me back and that she found me cute, and I was like, cool. So what are we gonna do? After talking for a while, we decided to be friends, I guess. Every now and then, like, we would like joke around about stuff, and there was always rumors going around that I was always dating this girl, and it would always get to her, and she would always tell me that there's stuff that people are saying that she's dating me and all this type of stuff, and it was just probably like, it was kind of expected because of how much we hung out. Really, I could care less. During my 6th hour, there would always be rumors in between classmates in that hour that me and Haley are dating, or we have like hooked up or something like that, and I would always have to tell them, guys, I'm still a virgin. I haven't hooked up with anybody, alright? But no one would believe me for some odd reason, so I said, screw it, whatever, I'll let you believe what you want to believe, because clearly this isn't going anywhere. So after a while, on this particular day, I don't know what the heck happened. I guess like the leading months up to this, I guess it came this far. Like every now and then I would always like mess with her, and like we would always hug. There would always be jokes about like that I should go up and do more than just try to hug her, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to jeopardize this friendship. And one time it actually got like, one of my friends actually walked up to her and said some really like disgusting stuff that I should do to her, and she's like,
I don't really care if he does that to me.
And it was along that same lines, and I'm just like, okay, you can't, no, you are not helping. You are just adding fuel to the fire. No, we cannot do that, okay? Yeah, we would flirt, yes. We would flirt every now and then, but I guess it just depends on the day, because every now and then she did have her moods where she just did not feel it, and I guess I was her comfort for her, because I would always listen and try to help her out through like different types of situations. I have helped her out, yes, because, well, really, I just listen to her problems and I give her some advice, and I just like to help out. Like, that's all there is to it. I wasn't trying to benefit from anything. I was just trying to help out a really good friend. On this day, the tensions were high, and when got on the bus to head to Ag, like, she was, I guess, extra close to me, like on the bus, because usually like we sit together, And she was like extra close, and you know, like we were just talking and just having like a good old time. And then we actually got to class, had class, just did whatever, because usually we don't do anything. Oh, after doing all that, we waited until it was time for us to leave, and then we got back on the bus. And occasionally, every now and then, since people could drive at this time, like this class is mostly filled with juniors and seniors. So most of the class usually drove themselves to school. So usually it would just be me and her sitting all the way in the back of the bus, and maybe 5 or 6 students sitting all the way up at the front. One thing led to another. We got kind of, I guess, feely. Like I was just hugging her, and I did grab her around the waist. She kind of looked at me and kind of blushed, and I was like, okay, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? So I let go, and I just decided to act like nothing had happened. By the time we got back to the school, she was really giddy for some odd reason. She was acting highly happy and joyful and acting like really goofier than usual. When we get there, we had about like 5 minutes to spare because the bus left really early. So I walked her to her next class that's on the 3rd floor. So I was walking up the stairs. I put my arm around her, and my hand was right in front of, yeah, I'll just say marshmallow. How about that? I said to her, I'm gonna move my hand now because I'm really close to a part that I might get slapped for if I accidentally grab it. She grabs my hand and puts it on the marshmallow. And by that point, so many things rushed through my head. For one, I was confused. For 2, I was shocked. For 3, let's just say every type of common sense went straight out the window. And she did that. She ran off, and I was like, wait, hold up. You can't just have my hand on that area and act like nothing happened. So I caught up with her, and I'm just like, what in the world was that? And she's like,
I don't know.
So I don't know what came over me to say this, but I said, can I do it again? And she's like, yeah, sure, I don't care. So we started to, we needed to go like a little bit down the hallway, like, but this time we got to the 3rd floor, and then we took a right, and it was like another short hallway, and then we needed to take another left to reach our classroom. We were down the little hallway, and we were about to take a left. I had the most uncomfortable, let's just say that little Zay was in the equation by this point, and I was trying to control myself. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how hard it is. It is so frustrating and so hard to keep yourself under control in general during that type of situation. By the time that had all transpired, I'm just like, Tiffany, yeah, we have a situation. She looks down and she sees it. I'm just like, I don't even know why I even said this. I really do not know why. In my head, I don't know, I was just trying to keep that moment going for as long as I can, I guess. And I said,
hey, Tiffany, do you want to...
Yeah, bro, like, I couldn't even finish my sentence because of how nervous I was and how shocked. Bro, like, it was the most unreal thing I have ever experienced. I've never been like that before. I didn't even know what to think. I guess she caught on to it, and by the time I finally got done with my sentence, her hand was on Little Zay. Little Zay wasn't actually out. It was out in the jeans that I wore that day, and she touched Little Zay through the jeans, and see, by this point, I I lost complete control. You had, bruh, you cannot expect me to do anything if you, if you grab a guy's area like that and you just do not expect anything to happen, you are so dead wrong. By the time she did that, I was full-blown crazy. I grabbed the marshmallows and then I ended up reaching behind and grabbing the peach at the same time, and we were just having a frenzy right there in the middle of the hallway. By this point, I didn't really care if anybody saw it. Really, I wasn't even thinking about that. I could really care less. We just started doing it for like a good maybe like 10 seconds, and then finally the bell rung and all the doors were starting to open, because kids usually like they wait at the door when it's almost time to go. When it was time, I quickly let go, and we both just looked at each other with, her face was red, my face was hot, and we just looked at each other and we're just like, alright, I'm gonna go to my classroom. I'll just text you later. And after that, we never spoke of that incident. Literally never. I refused to ever pull it up because I think she was wondering just as much as I was, what the heck just happened. Let's just say when I got to my 7th hour, I had two of my friends in my little like group of desk, and I'm sitting right there just staring off into space, just trying to think what in the world just happened, and they're like, hey yo, Isaiah, are you good? And I'm just like, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I'm just spacing off.
I went through the rest of the school day and went home and really contemplated my life after that. I don't even know what to think after that, man. That was an experience I will never forget. Honestly, I don't regret it, because now I know that to never ever try that again, especially in school, because that was the worst idea ever, and that could have went so badly so quickly. Okay, yeah, I'm done with this video.